Hey everyone, I would like to thank you if you've been watching my videos. I would love if you guys would subscribe because I'm trying to become a legit YouTuber. Um, I'm going to be talking about Fearless Taylor's version and which re-recording I think is coming next because I'm not completely sure that 1989, like everyone else is claiming, is going to be the next re-recording. It could be something else. So now that Fearless Taylor's version has been out for a little bit now, I just want to say that I think that Fearless Taylor's version is amazing. And I think that it actually sounds better than the original Fearless. Don't get me wrong, I actually love the original Fearless because that's what I grew up on, but I think that Fearless Taylor's version is better because she actually owns the masters to that album. She owns that album, but also I think that her mature sound actually makes a lot of the songs better. Like, I love Hey Steven and White Horse. With her updated vocals, I think it sounds like really good. Also, I think that Forever and Always on Fearless Taylor's version, both the regular version and the piano version that's on the album, sound like heavenly. They're honestly one of my favorites on that album. And I think it's like kind of funny because I never expected this, but Mr. Perfectly Fine is like slowly becoming like one of my like top favorite Taylor songs, and I think that even after like having it longer, I think that it might possibly become my most favorite Taylor song, which is actually really hard because I love all her songs and I can't wait for the new re-recordings, obviously. But yeah, I love Fearless Taylor's version, and it makes me really excited to hear what else she has in store for the rest of the re-recordings. Another song off of Fearless Taylor's version I really love is Come In With the Rain. I had actually never heard that song before because I never had the platinum edition of Fearless, the original one, and I never even knew that it existed because I had never seen anyone talking about it before. So it was actually really interesting, like discovering that song for the first time on Fearless Taylor's version, her own album. And I think that her voice in that song sounds so like soothing, and it's actually become one of my favorites off the Fearless Taylor's version album. And also, I saw on her post how she called it Fearless My Version. I was like, oh, I'm so happy for you, Taylor. I'm glad that it's your version now. uh, anyways, I really love all of Fearless Taylor's version, and it's making me really excited to hear the other re-recordings, especially like the older ones like Debut and Speak Now, because her voice is gonna sound really different now, because she's not as young as she was when she first released them. And also the vault songs on Fearless are actually like so amazing, and like if they're that good on Fearless, I wonder what they're gonna sound like on the other re-recordings, especially Red and 1989, and then later on Rep. Like, oh my god, I love those albums so much. And then to hear songs that didn't make the cut the first time, and then she might even do Babe and Better Man on Red. the vault songs, or we might even get a longer version of All Too Well. So I can't wait. One of the other songs that I love on the album is The Way I Loved You. I had never heard this song either, but I really love this song now. Like, whenever it comes on or whenever I want to play it, I like blast it and I'm almost screaming the words to it. Like, I love it so much. And then I saw someone point out that she wrote it on The Notebook, the movie, which I didn't know about. And I don't know if that's even true, but they had pointed out parallels between the song and the movie. So it kind of makes sense if it was. I mean, it would be really cool if she wrote a song based off of a movie. I know a lot of people were saying that she wrote Death by a Thousand Cuts from watching Someone Great. But then I saw some people pointing out that Lover had came out before Someone Great, so that was kind of impossible. But I also really love Death by a Thousand Cuts. It's one of my favorites from Lover. So yeah. Oh, and also, I love Mr. Perfectly Fine, like, so much. Like, it is slowly becoming one of my favorites on the Fearless Taylor's Version album. I don't know why. I just love that song so much. And as time goes on, I think that it actually has the possibility of maybe becoming one of like my favorite like Taylor songs, or even my favorite Taylor song, which is interesting because it's new and I don't know, I just love it so much. So I know a lot of people believe that 1989 is going to be the next re-recording because of all the Easter eggs that appeared in the Stephen Colbert interview. And then there was that first theory that someone had created. And then I also saw people bringing back up that like candle and scrunchie thing from before, how it was red, green, and blue, and they're saying that 1989 will be the blue scrunchie and candle. But I don't know if I believe that 1989 is going to be the next re-record that comes out. I think that red might actually be the next re-recording because if you paid attention to that mood board on the Stephen Colbert interview, one of the pictures was a piece of pizza, and we all know that in the 22 music video, Taylor was eating a slice of pizza. And also, since so many people think that 1989 is going to be the next re-recording and she's making Easter eggs for it, it would make sense that 1989 wasn't the next album to come out of the re-recordings. Taylor loves to surprise us. Like, we all thought that the debut album would be the first re-recording to come out, but then she chose to release Fearless first. But I think that she like surprises a lot. So since she's like making everyone believe that 1989 is going to be the one that's coming next, I think she would prefer to have it a surprise and make Red come out instead. Also, I know that the Wildest Dreams re-recording from 1989 came out for that trailer and the new Spirit movie that's coming out. But that doesn't necessarily mean that 1989 is going to be the next album. It could have just been that she wanted to release that one single re-recording for that movie.